Laura Lee tuning in to Spare for my special guest, Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Now that I have you on the phone with me, Jessica.
Yes.
We had some technical difficulties, but we're back on. So, Jessica, where are you calling
Yes.
from?
I am calling from Connecticut.
Mmm. That's far away from here, but it seems like I'm getting a lot of callers from Connecticut. I hope the weather's good up there for you guys.
Not too much today.
Yeah, we've got cold. We've got the winter. Fall is definitely in the air. That's all I can say where we are.
Absolutely.
So, Jessica, this is what I receive. I get
hmm
I get two spirits there. All right, and to me they're coming off onto the left, and it looks like a couple. All right,
hmm
one is a male, but he happens to be. I don't know if it's because he's taller or he's standing, and then she's in front of him, which she could have been shorter than him. She's sitting, whether she's sitting or whether she's standing, if that makes sense. And I get the sense that he's crossed over before she did. Okay, so that could be why I'm seeing the image the way I'm seeing it. But I also feel like this might be like they might have been a couple too. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I when I see this image, and this is the picture I'm being shown in my mind's eye, it could also be a anniversary photo that they had once taken. Does this make sense?
I'm not too sure about the photo. I would, have to think on that, but
Okay.
it doesn't really ring a bell
Okay.
right off.
Hold tight. Okay. And then I get the sense maternal side. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
okay, that's what I'm thinking. Let's confirm this. Are you right-handed?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the left side, your left side would be maternal side. So to me, that's a confirmation. Okay.
Okay.
Interestingly, I also get pops, and I don't know if there's a connection to a pops. Does that make sense?
Yes, a little bit, yes.
Okay, and were you fond of the cereal called Sugar Pops at one time?
No, not too much, no.
Okay, but why am I getting that? Is there a connection to some sort of cereal related to them, or am I just hearing the sugar pop because of the pop?
Oh boy. See, I don't want to say too much, but I mean, it kind of might have like some
Uh-huh.
type of memorabilia with some past people in my family, and maybe I might have been too young to really remember.
Okay. All right. Because then maybe there's something about being sugar sweet. Okay. Sugar sweet.
hmm
All right. So anyway, but there is a connection to them, right? In
I
this.
believe so. Yes.
Okay. All right. And unless there's a name somebody used as or pops. Does that make sense?
Right. That's what I was kind of thinking more of, maybe a nickname.
Okay, that's why I'm referencing it. Okay, all right, and I feel
hmm
like it has a bigger depth of a meaning there. Okay, and the mother figure, she's standing there with a baby in the arms, and it tells
You
me,
said a baby in her
yeah,
arms.
baby in arms, and it tells me one of a few things. Okay, either there was a loss of a child, or like it could have been a child that was lost and or aborted, and then it could also mean a child coming through, expected child. Does this make
Right.
sense?
That absolutely does both ways, actually.
Right, it usually is. Okay, so it
Wow.
usually is. Okay, and I'm understanding there was some planned, or there were some toys or children's things prepared for one and intended for use for another to come through. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Hmm.
Yes. And, I just want to say, I feel like she's got it covered. Okay. So, like, she's holding on to the child in preparation of the other child coming through. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay. Yes. And she also lays out pearls before me. And I don't know if my intention, what I receive from this is either they had been passed on from her to somebody else. Does this make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. That is, all right, to
Yep.
validate the message. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's also telling me, I don't know if this is you. Is this all related to you, honey, or somebody else in the family?
Pretty much me and my siblings,
Right.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it you eat? Forgive me while I say this because I get the sense somebody's eating, 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 and trying to control it and can't. And they've been doing this little yo-yo diet thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, can't. Yes, you can. Okay. But because of the yo-yo diet, I think it's either you or somebody else. And it could be other people in the family too. It's like you can't talk it out. I mean, you aren't going to solve it through the diet. It's like you have to go talk it out.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. And I think we know that.
Absolutely.
You know that, but it's just actually doing it. Okay. And I feel like this is concerning a relationship. That's the main core.
Right.
That's the main core of why we're eating, 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 eating. Because you're trying to shove it
Oh,
down, not
geez.
speak about it. Okay.
Okay.
Try not
Wow.
to talk about it. I get it. Okay. So anyway, that's all I got for you, honey. They wave, they
Okay.
like send kisses, like mother. Is this your grandparents, honey?
Um, see, I'm really kind of stuck between either my grandparents or my mother and father.
Oh.
Because certain things that you said have kind of reflected both couples. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of up in the
Mm-hmm.
air, like which
Mm-hmm.
ones it could be.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm.
Wow.
Um, there's also a ring associated. That's what they're showing me. Who's got the ring? Is that you?
I do have a ring that I got from my mother, and I got one that I had from my grandmother when she passed as
Oh,
well.
shit. Because they're. Show me. But it's a wedding band, honey. It's a wedding band.
Okay.
And they're both wedding bands?
No.
Okay, who gave you the wedding band?
Oh, that would be my grandmother.
Okay, that's who's coming through. Love you.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Oh,
Thank
boy.
you. Yeah, thank you for sharing your time with me, Jessica.
Thank you.
Yes, and if you want to call into the show like Jessica, sign up at Radio Medium Laura Lee, where you can also subscribe to your favorite podcast and listen to more readings like this one. And as always, we thank you for subscribing and sharing
All right.
our show.